Hi, my name is Olivia and welcome to the Deepblocks Pro introductory tutorial series. I'm going to sign in, and in this tutorial, we'll give you a quick overview of the software. We have three major interfaces. The first one is a dashboard where all your projects will be saved. You have in your dashboard the ability to share this project, the ability to discard it from here, and a return on cost value, so that you can potentially compare across projects that you're working on. We have the search capability, or the market scanner. Let's go to Miami. Let's see, 33137. Start there. And in this interface is where you find properties that meet a specific development or acquisition criteria. You have on your left all of your search capabilities by zoning districts, by uses allowed, for example, by lot size, how many units are allowed, how many units are existing. This data would change from city to city depending on what is available at the parcel level and at the zoning level. You have demographic trends, and you also have a series of map layers to understand the location of different things. For example, also like environmental risk with sea level rise. Let's see some of the things, where the schools are, where local businesses are, and all kinds of different fun stuff. You also have this buildable area ratio layer. And if you're looking at a city that's not familiar to you, you're able to very quickly understand where the density is planned for this city. So this is the first interface. It's more or less what's available. We'll go into more details in further tutorials. But once you select a site, you have the second interface where you can have, you could see the street view of the property you've selected, and you can select here what type of project you want to consider, whether it's an existing project and you're rebuilding it to understand a renovation cost, or if it's a new project and you're understanding what the development capacity is. So this is our building. I didn't check much about what was existing on there. Seems that there might be vacant, so that's great. So we started in a good place. I'm not going to model this building. I just want to show you more or less. We have the same map layers here. We have a return on cost calculation, which as you adjust all the different assumptions, your returns are going to change, your income's going to change. So this is happening in this panel. Your assumptions and more details are happening here. You're able to export these assumptions into a CSV so that you can plug it into a pro forma, and you're also able to export it as a PDF, and we'll go through that in another tutorial. And you have your zoning information here as well. You had it in the previous interface, which we'll also go over with more details. Here you have all the different sliders capabilities to say, for example, how many units, the size of the units, the operating expenses. You have all your cost assumptions here. So very quickly, you can put a project together and see if it makes sense from a feasibility perspective. So with that, this is the introduction to all the major pieces of Deepblocks Pro. And in the following tutorials, we'll go over all the different pieces in more detail. Thank you very much for joining me. Olivia Ramos, CEO of Deepblocks.